Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Crystal Shadow Work. So this is going to be my June 2021 new moon general collective reading. So this new moon that we have happening on June 10th is also our first solar eclipse of the year. So it's very powerful. As you know, solar eclipses bring a major change and transformation. With this one, it's happening in the sign of Gemini. So Gemini is all about how we think, how we communicate. We're still going to be under Mercury retrograde, so it's going to put a little bit of a fog there. So be careful about how you choose to communicate, if it's by text and email and things like that. There may be some mishaps going on, so always double check, make sure things are getting sent. But this is a very powerful one for really going to be wanting to express how we feel, and go after what we truly desire. That's what eclipses are about, major changes, and really getting us to come into alignment with where we're supposed to be. It's kind of like a reset for me. Like if you're going somewhere like down a path you're not supposed to go, it's like really going to be getting you to re-examine where you're going, okay, and kind of help give you the push to go after what it is you truly desire, right? Alright, so I wanted to get into some oracles first. We'll take a look. I pulled my Queen New Moon Oracle, New Moonology. We'll see what messages are coming across. I'll do a general collective tarot reading too, just to kind of see what energies are coming out right now. We are about 5 days away, so the energies are very strong. Especially eclipses are more intensified. You feel the full moons, new moons, all of that, before they come. What do we have jump here? A time for healing, and you're very close to achieving your goals. So, wow, beautiful. Okay, so those jumped right off the bat. I wasn't even ready for them. As eclipses are a lot more powerful, right? Alright, so our archangels, guardian angels, and master spirit guides, guiding goddesses, showing the cards you need to see. What's going on with this new moon in Gemini? The solar eclipse for June. First card we got was conclusions are within reach. So I'm feeling that, look at it, it's got the full moon eclipse too on here, which we just had. Could be going back from the full moon eclipse too, because we're right in between these eclipses. And it's like some things that you were really starting to feel that you were wanting to pursue and go after. It's like you're going to start to see how to finish them up, how to, like the missing components, in other words. Like say you're working on creating a business and there was a part of it that wasn't working. These eclipses kind of give you those epiphany moments, those moments, and those realizations, all right? And it being in Gemini, it's really going to have you thinking about kind of outside the box thinking. More ways I feel are going to come to you around this eclipse energy. So, heightened intuition, heightened thoughts and feelings. So when you get that feeling like, oh, I should try this, when it comes to you that quick, yes, do it. Don't let your mind change your thought or your feeling oh, well, that won't work because of this. We often do that when it's our intuition is speaking to us with feelings. That's why I love listening to children and getting children's insight, because they're so, raw and authentic. When I ask my children, how should I do this? And they'll give me, what they think it should be. It's because they don't put that, well, it won't work because of this or that. And a lot of times there's stuff, their advice is just amazing, and they give me a lot of insight into new ways to do projects or whatever it may be, because children have that innocent mind, and often, they're really connected with the angelical realm and everything. So a lot of it is, guidance from the divine. So, look guys, came out again, a time for healing. It's a major time for healing. It truly is. And releasing all of those outdated thinkings and releasing all of those things that aren't serving you anymore. It really is. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini, so very much feeling that new moon energy. And for that, so new moon in Gemini. it's really important to communicate what you're feeling. Like if you're feeling, okay, I need to express my emotions, I need to, really express myself. If you're feeling that, you need to do that. Don't go against your intuition at this time. Like we got full moon in Aquarius to show the world the real you. So you definitely needing to be your authentic self, Getting the courage and strength I was about to say, and underneath that is step out of your comfort zone. Okay? Getting the courage and strength to pursue and go after the life that you desire. All right? Let's get one more. Because you really need to live life for you and not for others. All right? And let go of that fear. Trust in yourself and going after what it is you dream and you desire. Okay? Okay, we got two more. What do you need to release? This is the time where we're really thinking about what our blockages are. What is holding you back? Is it fear? Is it worry? Is it criticism of what your family or friends may think? Or are you feeling maybe you're not good enough to do this? Or whatever it is that's creating that block, that's what you need to release and let go of. All right? And a personal issue reaches a resolution. Okay? And like I was saying, I was feeling family and friends. It could be family and friends that are holding you back, because often we reach out to our family and our friends for guidance because we feel that we're really close to them and they have our best, I think you know what I mean, like our best intentions at mind. Like they don't want to see us get hurt, so a lot of times, they give us the best advice, but that's not always the case, because unfortunately envy and greed do get in the way, even with family and friends, and sometimes it's not like intentionally, they just don't realize it. And especially if somebody's suffering from their own, say, heartache or something like that, like if you're going after love advice, if they're, that's why it's okay to talk it out and kind of, get some advice from friends and family, but ultimately you need to listen to your own feelings and what you feel you want, because life is for you, okay? So anyways, I'm feeling strongly this could be any personal issue that reaches a resolution, but I feel that it's kind of issues going on with family or friends, something in your close circle that something's been holding back, and there's going to be some resolution there, okay? All right, so that was the Moonology. Let's take a look at the Queen of the Moon Oracle. All right, Source, Archangels, Guardian Angels. Show me for June 2021. We have Will. It talks about free will, baby. Live life for you, okay? Use your own discernment. You have free will. Live life for you. Don't let anything hold you back. You only hold yourself back, okay? Don't give your power away. Giving it to other people is giving your power away. We have the Wolf Moon, Hunger. Okay, I'll have to take a look at that one. It's been a minute. See what messages are behind the Wolf Moon. We have Patience. This came out in the pre-shuffle I was doing too. Best things take time. We need to have patience, okay? Trusting the divine to help you co-create these things. Yeah, we've got Purity that came out. Right? And that's kind of that emotional release, releasing those blockages, those things that are holding you back. This talks about releasing it in the purest way. It's like, often when people break up, I never understand why. I have to throw everything, like I said, I'm done because you didn't fulfill my needs, you didn't do this, you were too childish, and I'm not saying that I don't do this, everybody does. And I think it's because, you have that strong bond and the emotions are running high. And it's like it's easier to get angry when you break up instead of feel the hurt. So we often throw at the other person, all the flaws and everything that went wrong. And sometimes you can create a whole bunch of big mess that you don't need to. So it talks about finding the purest way to end these things, to release them. And especially, when you're dealing with family members or you have a relationship, or you have children, things like that, like you're always going to be dealing with them the rest of your lives, right? So it's like to take the purest approach, like just say all right, this is no longer working for us anymore. Let's separate as nicely as we can be. Let's take some time to cool down first, and we'll come up, with how to figure out and split things up later. Maybe you make a list of what, you know, you would like to have. I'll make a list of what I want to, figure out how to separate things. You know what I mean? Like, just finding the purest and the simplest way for the betterment of both sides, okay? So that's kind of what's coming out with that. Now the wolf moon is, feel the good and hope within you. There will always be a lean part of the cycle. Prosperity will come. Do not let your hunger blindly dictate your actions entirely. So that's the message coming out behind the wolf moon. And also, we must recognize that life, just because it is a cycle, there will always be leaner, less abundant, or less brighter times. You will have to build our own resilience and self-trust at times of this. And what I'm getting here too is, it's like, I feel there's a lot of people that have finally had enough, and it's like maybe you've been in relationships out of codependency or holding on to that emotional instability or maybe financial security and stability, but it's like you're finally breaking free from that, and it's like you're worried a little bit, and it's like you have to have that courage and strength to keep pushing through and to be able to take care of yourself. Like, you can't always go from one relationship to the next. You have to be okay with being yourself, taking care of yourself, doing things for yourself, you know. And it really feels like that's strong, you know. I see this wolf, I think of the lone wolf, you know, like, you need to be okay on your own for a minute. You need to be able to have that strength and courage and take care of yourself first, and build up your resilience and build up who you are, okay. So as I was moving my cards, this one fell out on the bottom here. It was blossoming. Okay, and that's the flower moon, which is very interesting because we just had the flower moon in Sagittarius, right? Yeah, so it was a very strong one. We're definitely still feeling that energy. And then we had the void out on the bottom too. And that came out in my pre-shuffle too before I was meditating with the cards. It's very important. And kind of, the void is like where you surrender everything to. It's like you take the lessons away, but you don't take the feelings. You don't hold on to all of those. You just take the lessons, okay, that you've learned. So releasing all that baggage you've been carrying around, all that heartache and the hurt and the resentment, and all of those things that are holding you back. You just have to release them, is what that is talking about there. Okay, so I wanted to tell you more about the flower moon. So the flower moon is, do not give up. You have planned for this. Take no notice of what others think or say about you. Remember, like I'm saying strongly, live life for you right now. Open and rise. Someone around you may be jealous of your success. Mark your victories. All right, and like I was saying, like, I feel like that's like family, friends, you know, and like they don't have to mean to. Like, here's a good one too. I recently got guidance onto this. Is for those of you that may have trouble with siblings. Normally, when there's multiple siblings, you know, and you have siblings, there's often one that's that golden child, right? The golden child is often the one that has all the resentment and everything because they're the ones that did everything right. They're the ones that went to school and, you know, definitely went down the path that they were supposed to, and they kind of live life by all the rules and everything. And then there's often that black sheep. And it's often the one that's the black sheep, the one that goes on their own path, the one that kind of rebels and goes against everybody, is the one that normally kind of figures things out quicker or finds the quickest way to the life that they were wanting without having all of those struggles, you know, and they still struggle, but I hope you can understand a little bit of what I mean. Like, they still both end up to the lives that they want, but it's like that golden child, you know, the one that followed all the rules and everything. It takes them just as long as the one that kind of went about it on themselves. And it's like the golden child often gets jealous because, like, wait a minute, like, I did everything right. How is it that you got to where you're at in your life and you're so happy and you've got all of this and I'm struggling over here and I did everything right and all of that. You know, it's, because there's no set path and way for you to live life. Just because you're the golden child and you do everything right, I mean, it doesn't mean that. Just because you follow all of the rules doesn't mean that you're going to have the best life. Like, rules are meant to be broken, guys. I mean, I'm not saying we break rules, but what I'm saying is that we've been conditioned so much to follow rules a certain way, and it controls our ability to go after our passions, dreams, and desires. And when you're going after those things, the universe works on your side. So you don't have to be follow the rules rules and laws and all that, yes. But what I'm saying is that, like, that out of that box thinking, you know, letting that guide you, letting the divine guide you. It's often the black sheep that often open up spirituality, and because when they realize they don't have people in their outer worlds or their inner world kind of guiding them, they go to the divine, they go straight to source for guidance. And that's why they often find their way the quickest, because I guess they open up to outside sources, and most of the black sheeps are light workers, are divines, are starseeds, are all of that, because we're meant to show you guys that you connect with the divine to find your way. You connect with your intuition, your higher self, all of that. You let that guide you. When you're living life for you, when you're going after your passions and desires, and you don't care what people think, that is when you succeed. So that was just a little tip that I had. I wanted to get out there, okay? I know it was a message for someone, maybe many. All right, so let's get into some tarot, and we'll find out what energies are the strongest at this time, right? Okay, we're seeing the death cards. Yeah, there's major endings happening, transformation with the endings, you know, because endings bring in new beginnings. So always know that. You know, a situation has to end for a new situation to begin. It's like when one door closes, another door, if not multiple doors, open for you. So don't be so sad trying to go back into that closed door. A lot of times it's closed for a reason. You're done. It's time for you to move on. So keep walking forward, pursue those new options, open up some new doors, right? Okay. All right, Source, my divine archangels, guardian angels, and masters, spirit guides, God and goddesses. All right, so now what is going on in June here? This solar eclipse energy. Solar eclipse energy. Well, the first card we got out was Seven of Pentacles. That's the divine timing. It's like you're starting to see the seeds that you started to plant coming into fruition. Okay? You're starting to see that some of these things that you started to go after or pursue, like, oh my gosh, they're starting to work out. Okay? Let's get one more and I'll tell you what I see here. Okay. So I do see the devil right off the bat. Okay. So for some of you, you could have been dealing with a karmic situation, a toxic situation, because I feel a lot of these karmic relationships and stuff are falling off because lessons are been learned, and eclipses are about closing out karmic situations and cycles. So a lot of people are getting released from the devil, or choosing to let go of this toxicity, whether it's addictions, like codependency, okay, fear of abandonment, fear, you know, holding on to somebody out of security and stability and things like that. It can straight up talk about addictions too, you know. I feel some of you are breaking free from that, you know, getting help for addictions and things. And addiction can be anything. It could be drugs, alcohol, but it could be like shopping or overeating or any of those things. But it's a major cycle of letting go of these toxic energies. All right. Right next to that's the Ten of Pentacles, King of Wands. And I feel a lot of you, it's like you finally got your resources or some sort of like money that you recently came into that's going to help get you out of this toxic situation or relationship, because it's right next to the Ten of Pentacles. And it's like because you got the courage and strength to pursue and go after something and create something, you're starting to see the seeds that you planted starting to come together. Remember, it is general, so take what you feel is for you. If a part's not fitting, leave it out. Because I'm getting multiple energies here. So for a lot of you, some of you, like, you're very, very abundant right now, very resourceful. You've got money coming in with more coming in, so you feel secure and stable to leave this toxic relationship or situation behind. It's going to require you to take a leap of faith in a new direction, but you have this new beginning here, and I feel you're going to take it. It's going to cause you to come into balance. You're going to be making very strong decisions. We have the Emperor here. That's about taking authority and action, all right? Really making those strong choices for yourself. I feel you're definitely letting go of this burdensome cycle. This was a very challenging, difficult relationship or job maybe, that it was just, there was way too much responsibilities on you. It was very difficult and stressful. And you're finally realizing that, yeah, I'm letting go of this. All right. There's a Six of Cups on the bottom here. Overall energy is a past life lover, soulmate. This can be somebody from your past, or it could be simply just past life, but there is a past life lover, soulmate coming in. And you know that past life lover, soulmate often comes in after you learn your lessons with a toxic soulmate. Because these karmic relationships, they are soulmates, they're karmic soul ties. Those have to play out before these soulmates, before your higher level vibrational soulmates do come in. So I feel a lot of these lessons are being learned. See guys, Mercury retrograde is getting me. We're definitely in the middle of it. So I'm going to clarify a little bit here. I was told it was this stuff. Alright. So I'll clarify a little of this. Alright, so what else am I seeing here? You're going to be brought into balance. Temperance is about bringing things into balance because things have not been balanced. Completion, definitely. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. It's like, it's time. Things are being balanced out. And that's why I feel you finally have something coming together. Yeah. On the split, I see the Three of Swords. I'll show you real quick. It's definitely a loss. Heartbreak, heartache. You're going to feel that. But it's like, sometimes you have to get your heart broken temporarily to save your soul, okay? So you can go after where you were supposed to be. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles just dropped off. You guys are very much abundant, resourceful at this time. And I need to point out for some of you, a lot of times we see abundance and financially stable and secure is looking at our bank account, looking at how much money we have. It's not the only form of abundance, guys. You could have many resources available to you. Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful. She knows how to find and tap into things that are around her. Okay, you may have a hobby or a talent that you can do as like a side job or something to bring in some money. Or maybe if you just look around your house and you've got things that you can sell or let go of to kind of liquidate your assets, or there's something that you can do. Okay, or maybe you have resources available to you, like family or friends. You know, I'm not always saying for money. It's always not good to get money from friends and family, but maybe they can help you with something, or, you know, because a lot of times you're very, you know, you're very like abundant when you have family and friends there for you and stuff. Some of us don't even have that, so, you know, we need to start seeing that. Have a lot of resources available to you. It might not always be money. Okay, you might be missing something because the Four of Cups just jumped out, and that's like, you know, something's being offered to you and you're missing it. Okay, sometimes it's your community, or, you know, maybe there's a new job opportunity or something. Okay, well, let's clarify here. Except for the Seven of Pentacles, just quick. Queen of Cups. Okay. So whatever it is that, whatever it is that you've been waiting to grow here, is something that you very much want. It's something that's near and dear to your heart. Yeah, you care a lot about this. This Queen of Cups is very loving, caring, you know, very beautiful energy. You've poured a lot of your heart into whatever this is that you're waiting to grow here. And all of this flipped on this card here. So Ace of Wands, things are about to take off fast. This is fast action, movement, communication. Look, luck is on your side with the Wheel of Fortune. We got the Hanged Woman. That talks about needing to release and surrender, like those blockages, right? That could be just what's holding this back from taking off here, or needing to get a new perspective. Princess of Pentacles, though, is an energy of somebody coming in wanting to create something. So that could be with that communication. Ooh, Nine of Cups is on the bottom, and Ace of Cups. Wish fulfillment and divine love. So this could definitely have to do with a lover, too. Ooh. Let's clarify this King of Wands. King of Wands gets the courage and strength to go after and pursue what they desire. That could be that energy coming in. We've got the Queen of Wands here too. That's where she's strategizing, making a plan, cutting things out of her life that aren't serving her anymore. She's very smart and a planner. Let's clarify this Ten of Pentacles. Six of Wands, there's victory here with the Princess of Cups. Ooh. So there's the Princess coming in to create love. There's definitely love here. It's off at the distance. It's been waiting to come in, and with the moon energy, like it's a secret. Like you don't even know. You don't know who this is, but they're coming in, and I feel this moon is definitely getting them in their feelings. They're wanting a reunion. So this is definitely a past life lover, soulmate. And often you don't even know that you may have already like come into contact with them, or maybe not, but it's like when you run into like a past life lover, soulmate, you guys just know you have this like intense connection. It's like, you know, when you have to meet somebody new, you're slow to start conversations, you know, and it's just, but it's like when you meet somebody and all of a sudden you're just like chatty Cathy, you know, and you're back and forth exchanging stories, and it's like you're just so excited to talk to each other, and it's like you can be on the phone for hours and things like that. That's when you know it's a past life lover, soulmate, because you have that deep connection that you just click together and you feel each other's energies, and a lot of people don't realize that. So you could have, you know, just like it could be a friend of yours, to just to have that click with you, not even realizing it's past life lover. Now it could definitely be for some of you. It's not for all of you, but like I said, releasing this toxic energy also calls in these soulmates. So it could be, you could still have to be letting go of this because it's in the middle of your reading, and then this love offer could come in. Yeah, look, Two of Cups just flipped. Divine lover. So it's not just any soulmate. This is like a divine lover. This is like your love of a lifetime who you're supposed to be with. Oh my gosh. Queen of Wands, look at that counterpart energy. King and Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh. All that passion. Ooh, all that excitement. Yeah. So, this is something you manifested. You were tired of this, tired of all this heartache, heartbreak, loss. You wanted this. Four of Wands. You know, and that comes after the heartbreak. So it's also, it's right next to the Princess of Pentacles. That's why I feel like most of you are going to go from like one relationship to the next. Because it's pretty much what it's like. We close out these karmic cycles, new soulmate comes in. But you need to take that time for you for healing and to have patience and fully release and surrender this heartache and this before moving into the next. But it's happening so fast, guys. It's here. Clarify the Fool. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. This new beginning leads to your wish fulfillment. Getting that leap of faith. Yep. Letting go of that Nine of Swords. That's letting go of that stressful, sleepless nights, worry, anxiety. You're letting go of it. You're coming into balance. You're done. Done. Yeah. Five of Wands. It's a little bit of an internal conflict. You're like, am I really going to let this go? You're going to get the courage and strength, I feel, to go through with it. Yes, and when you do Empress energy, boom, that is when you tune into the Empress and you realize your self-worth. You know what you deserve. You use your discernment. You make these empowered decisions for you, and you have an abundant new beginning for you. Love it. And look. The Emperor is right here. So Empress, Emperor energy, highest divine. Oh my gosh. See, unions are here. Ace of Swords. There's that clarity, breakthrough, and truth. Okay, sorry guys. This is my little girl. Okay, Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So, okay. Get the courage and strength, okay? Open your eyes, alright? Listen to what you're feeling. Trust your intuition, your higher self, guys. The outcome here is definitely your choice what to do. The bottom is the Seven of Swords. That deceiving energy, lying, deceiver, cheater. This can be your energy or it can be the energy surrounding you. It's probably this, okay? They're very much can hide. okay, their feelings and their plans. They could be holding on to you out of emotional or physical or financial security or stability, but they're not going to tell you that. You have a judgment call to make. It's like, do you want to hold on to this or do you want to release this? Okay? It's your choice. You have to make that choice, though. And I feel very strongly you're fearing money. Okay? Because 10 of Wands is clarified by the 4 of Pentacles. Now, this 4 of Pentacles is where you're holding on to your money. Okay? So I feel you're holding on to all these responsibilities and these burdens out of codependency. Okay? So this could be you embodying this double energy if you're holding on to something out of codependency. Alright? Now this is just a projection of energy, okay, but it's going to come down to a judgment call thing to be made. And you see on the table how beautiful this is. Fated things can come right to you, but you have to choose them. So this is a very important time to really trust what you are feeling, really discern your life, take a look at everything, go off of what you're feeling. Even though you see all of this, you have to trust what you're feeling inside. And remember, when you trust your intuition, when you feel something, what is the first thought? Now, the first thought is like immediate, okay? A couple seconds into that, it's not your intuition anymore. Then your mind takes over, your brain, all right? And you're not listening to your intuition anymore. So you first ask yourself, like, is this person deceiving me? What do you feel? What do you think immediately? Okay? Start listening to your intuition, your higher self. You can always connect with your divine, too. You can ask them for guidance and support. Connecting with your intuition, your higher self, when you're taking time to meditate, or just simply quieting your mind before you lay down at night. Taking those deep breaths in and releasing all the negativity of the day, right? And starting to ask them, please guide me. Please help me see what I need to see. Okay? We have free will. We sure do. The divine will not intervene without or give us guidance without our, without us asking. They can cause tower moments to happen, everything, and try to get us to see everything, but you have to, if you want guidance, you have to ask for it, okay? Because it's always there for you. Alright guys, that was reading I had for you. I'm going to leave it there. I will be doing definitely some more readings. So I'll probably do one for each zodiac leading up until the eclipse. So definitely subscribe to my channel if you have not. That way you'll get the notifications on when I upload if you choose the bell. Or simply, I'll be saved under your subscriptions, right? So you can find me again. Definitely like this video, share, subscribe, all of those things. Any of those things help spread love and light to others. Will help my videos circulate, help more people be able to find them. Alright guys, love and light to you all. Good luck with your journeys. Bye.